I'm going to show you how to make the most amazing and simple weeknight dinner that you can make ahead of time, store in the fridge, and pull out when you're ready to cook. It takes about 30 minutes in the oven, and it's layered taco casserole. So think of a taco lasagna or a Mexican lasagna if you want. So my kids lovingly referred to this as taco mush. When I was developing the recipe, I wasn't browning my tortillas beforehand, and I was putting them into the casserole, and everything tasted great, but it all turned into a big pile of mush. So I realized quickly that if I toasted my tortillas before I assembled the casserole, then everything held together beautifully, and all those layers you could see when you sliced into it. Brown your tortillas on either side with a little bit of canola oil. You're going to cook about 12 to 15 depending on the size of your pan. Combine kosher salt, chili powder, smoked paprika, cumin, cayenne pepper, oregano, garlic powder, and onion powder mixed together. This is going to be your taco seasoning. Brown a pound of ground beef in a nonstick skillet. Add in your taco seasoning and 2/3 of a cup of water. Mix well and then let it simmer until most of the liquid is evaporated, about 5 to 7 minutes. I'm using a 9x11 baking dish. I sprayed it with canola oil, and now I'm layering in my browned tortillas that I cut in half. Doesn't have to be perfect. Then you're going to top it with half of your can of refried beans. I'm using Amy's Organic. I feel like they spread more evenly than most. Now you're going to top with half of your ground beef and spread it around evenly. Then spoon 1/3 of the enchilada sauce straight from the can on top of your ground beef and refried beans. Top with 1/3 of the cheese, and then repeat your layers. Time to do your top layer. So I used the remaining of my tortillas, and you should not have any more ground beef or refried beans left. All we have is that 1/3 of a can of enchilada sauce and the rest of our cheddar cheese. Spread out the tortillas on top to make a nice even layer, and then you're going to drizzle your enchilada sauce over the top and sprinkle with the remaining cheese. Bake at 350 for 20 minutes or an additional 10 minutes if you pull it out of the fridge, and enjoy.